Greetings, welcome back everybody. I hope you're all having a lovely day. We are today here to play some more ocean studies, not the Pip and Hatch Emporium. It's been a few hours, a few days, a few weeks, I don't know. It's been a bit since we've been here. We should be mostly sustainable-ish. We have food and oxygen. So we can just have the game run for the most part. I hope you're having a wonderful week. Yeah, it's been exhausting a little bit. Let's just get some nonsense here. Did we have a interceptor on this map? It's all jumbled up now. We do have a bunch of to-dos here, which is quite the good coincidence that we have this mod coinciding with playing more than one colony at the same time, because else it would be more confusing. But there's a specific reason I'm here for this one first before continuing the Pip thing. And that is this guy, aka we have a Magma infinite storage bank here, and we're gonna do the same sort of on the Pip thing, and thus it'd be good if we doubled down. No, if we had that spread out as much as possible, is my thought. Right, so we have this one done, some time passes on the other map, and we do the same again, and not have it done twice on a short time frame-ish. That's the idea, yes. You're really goofy. This is still a vacuum. What is that? Nuclear waste. Right, that happened. Can we get that naphtha in there and that one, and whilst you are high pressured, we can ignore you for the most part. If we have you run, you should be pumping out that steam. If we move you down to, well, it should be 10. Maybe with 100 you won't evaporate exactly instantly, or we just do all of it, and you don't do nothing. At least we get the steam out. We can have you all connected together. We wanted that uranium nuclear waste, rather, over here for our cooling loop. Your target is 40. You could go lower. Why are you not running at all? Cut you off, right? Yes. Because we first wanted to have more waste in here. The rest is fine. You're kind of cool, but not too cool. You're not running. You are not running. What? You have a green... Oh, you are confused by this pipe. Okay. Yeah, that does make some sense. We'll just have you redirect it here. You cut off, that helps for now, and then you'll be fine in just a second here. Okay. You put in place. You just target 10 things through the sensor in here, so that's gonna be blob. The question is, how do we buffer things below? We could add a bunch of water. We have ice. We have some ice. Is there some ice on the... Oh, it's from way below, right? Yeah. And you're supposed to also go down this way, except you cannot. Here is a missing... Hey, Gino. Here is a missing foundation to step on top of. I'd assume we dug out some sand that wasn't supposed to be dug out. Let's just go along the left-hand side then. 3, 2... no, the other way around. This way around. 3, 2, down. You good? This looks kind of low pressure. No, it's not. It appeared to be the case, although it's not. Okay. Like, this is a lot of steam. This is just looking... whatever. Okay, you run if... you always run. That's not supposed to be the case. If we have enough pressure, you just keep this on maximum pressure. Make sure it is the case. And then you cool things down. But this one... There was some additional logic to be done here, no? So you also activate the pumps when things are too hot. to cool this down. So we take that and move it over. But then again, you gotta stay open for longer than these are running, right? So this gets a prolonged signal. You move this over here. Gonna have these separate. You move this over. You move this up. Zinc might melt. Not in here, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. You're not gonna make it that hot. It's fine. We connect you together. Let's not have this yet connected. Or else. And you just have this run for an additional 5 seconds. 25. That's about right. Yeah, this pipe obviously was broken. We may just remake you out of igneous, which we don't have much of. You keep compressing, that's all fine and good and dandy. We could have you to the side and make some overpressure thing now. No. You have your overpressure by being up there. We have 2 different gases here? No, we don't. There's only steam in here. That means we should get some additional gas in. We might just have a bit of hydro somewhere on the left. Wait, do we have a bottle here yet? No. We would have found it from the menu, so no. Yeah, you should just find your way in here or here and push this oxygen over to there. Anyways, there's gonna be gases that have you on low pressure. And you go activate this ASAP if stuff gets too hot, and then that's just your cooling setup. Good. Did we get more waste in? Not yet. Are you wasting the steam setup more? Okay, doing stupid things over here. Not yet. We have more nuclear waste. This is uranium, hold on. We have more nuclear waste down here. We could have you all in a steam chamber. What? No. We could have you all in a locked off room and have some...
Rich. May we burn her?
You go ahead and do that, yes. Hello, Doro. Give you a free creative freedom. We have... We could put a storage bin here and collect all this stuff so we don't have to have the dupes bring in the waste bit by bit, which is kind of annoying. What was your requirement, by the way? Caviar. We haven't looked at that whatsoever. We do take care of your eggs, right? Yes. Okay, well, that's all kind of whatever. I do love how we connected this together. Did we do more stuff on our magma setup? Not sure. You are to be remade, though. To collect all the liquids in here. And then this down here. Well, just open this bottle. This down here should help us mopping up the rest. Okay. This vacuum. How long is your active period? You are not telling us. I would like to fix this up. I'm not sure we will get more derpy uranium waste in here. This is waste? That's ore. It's confusing. Can we just set up a waste filter? There. There's some 300 kilos around. Oh, it's in here. Perfect timing. It just melted. That is exactly what we wanted to have. And this is exactly what we don't want to have. But again, as long as you're inactive, that's what we want. To go up this. You gotta move the waste away. In theory, you should do that in a second here. High priority, no sweep. What is Ari doing instead? Tell me. Store equipment. Atmosuit door 9. Fabricate crusher. Store waste. Store equipment cell. Store nuclear waste. Okay, same priority, but do I really wanna have this in 9? Yo man, take care of the nuclear waste. Wait, how's this still a 9? Do we have a bin here? Or the loom isn't on a 9? Nothing up here is on a 9. Well, just bring it down and get the other stuff. I want to just prevent this from leaking whilst the naphtha is back in play. Oh my god. You people. Well, that's certainly interesting. And they had to drop the waste everywhere. We do know liquids don't do that. They don't melt. Solids don't melt on the dupes when transported, right? Because liquid bottles don't freeze whilst they're moving them. So that should be the same logic. Copium. Hopium. Okay, but not 0. That's randomly not what we did. But okay. We'll take it. Okay. Yeah, that was luck. There's naphtha. Can we get in there from the outside without dropping the liquid levels? We cannot. And you all died. Have we gotten some? We have none. No ceramics. We have a kiln here somewhere though. On here. We have stuff for making ceramics. 8 tons. 10 is a ton. 40 is 4. Make this 20. We have wood, we have wood. Twice, and we do half of that stuff. Did you break the pipe? Was there too much stuff in here? Probably, right? In that case, fine. Let's drop your uranium nonsense down. And why is there so much liquid here? Alright, we're pumping it out. That's why. We do properly dispose of Ding Dong. Hello, Redneck. We properly dispose of the... What's this color, by the way? The dirty brine, yes. How bad is the CO2 buildup? It's there. And I would have loved for this to be on the other side, no? Or your stuff. That would have worked great. We also have a water pump up here for science. Do we do any science? We got through most of the nuclear stuff. Nothing pressing at the moment. I would like to get this beach chair. Not like we have a planetarium anywhere. Hey, by the way, I know you all have rubber boots and swimsuits or whatnot, but it would be nice if this was not all flooded. The bedrooms to this, and maybe move everybody up here. 1, 2, 3. Can I have one more in here? Can we better see the plants? Yeah. Do I care for leaving you growing? Not sure. Tiny discovery of the day yesterday. Glow sticks can use their own light to chill in beach chairs. Ah, okay, I hadn't thought about that. It sounds logical. So, I guess, yes. But, wait, how much do they get? Isn't that... Do you have to have a bunch of them next to each other? They don't have that much range either. Do they? They don't emit enough to get the +8, but they get the +5. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. That's something. By the way, shoot. Let me check something here real quick. OBS, you're being funny. I'm not working with different resolutions at all. Okay, just... There we go. Yeah? No? Maybe? I don't know. It felt like the thing was overshooting there for a bit too much. Squid Game? I'm gonna make your dupes play games to kill them. Do I have that ace? That should be just... Is that one of my tags again? I think so, right? Maybe? No? I didn't say Squid Game in this run. But we are playing around down here, and so they might just get knocked out by the squids. So it is kind of a Squid Game. I'm not quite trying to go full green on them. Number 3 of the to-do list. Oh, that one, yeah. Here, just the whole Squid Game. At the bottom of the map, you know? And not going full green, no. Can you please, though, remove all that waste? Pretty please. Are you running full power here? 10 kilos. Why does it look... I haven't seen that before. The waste has like an outline. This yellow. Which makes me feel like it's not full. Those packages to this. Okay, well, if this is all full, we can start cooling things down. We haven't done anything about having a bit of an extra buffer here. We could just give this pipe here and then go ahead and fill this all up. It's a bit of an extra buffer. That's all zinc. We can have you zigzag and redo everything. Cool, do. Maybe do it from this side. Not connected yet. Yes. Well, you can build all of that. Leave the left hand closed, and then from left to right, you go ahead, and we can't reach all of that now. We push out the gases. We fill it up with water until it's full, and that's just that. Bit of a buffer for heat treatment and whatnot. Keep an eye on these guys. We still have a few Orhal eggs, so we can, well, we can make sure we don't overcrowd the nature reserves. Nature reserve, the natural thing is here. Damn it. You guys are not connected still, and that is wrong. Oh, there's more stuff coming. Can we start mopping yet? No, not this one. There's no gases down here. There's supposed to be a liquid here. Can we bring that in? What do we have here? What is this? That's supposed to be future uranium? Yeah. No. Well. Eventually. I'll take care of you eventually. Get this guy in. We need to have the double liquid lock for vacuum. I want to have this done first. I think the water mucin here on the right hand side is going to keep things disconnected. Oh, right. The bottle drainer is not ready for use. So I gotta have something else to drop the nuclear waste. And we'll just do it like this. Now, we had an incident here, I think, sort of. Not sure. Do want to get rid of the obsidian? How hard is that? We did, I think, potentially, probably reload to make things easier on us. Yeah, probably. How much is on the left? 18 kilos, not enough. 400. That sounds fine to me. We can have you all break a take a break. All the phosphorus is nicely collected. We have no small bottles. Type here is steel. That gives us nothing for making a liquid lock here. Anything would be here and you would cool down, it will freeze and everything's blocked off. So this does nothing. In that case, just want to have these blobs be big. Big blobs make things easy. And this one's going to be weird for a second. We could just have the bottom open for 1 sec here as well. Sure. And we mop you a few times. Spill you up like real good. I would just close the door, except the door is hot. we can spill it with closing the door, I guess. Yeah, sure. It's all gonna be fine. How are things in here? Weird. We need this button. You go sweep only so you don't go in circles forever. And then just dump the waste. The what? The waste. Yes. And that's super important. Okay. How close are waste and uranium in color? They're way too close, right? Like, this is way too close in color. For my liking. Polluted brine. Don't care. Water, don't care. Oil, we do want to have that. What is our other liquid in here? Oh yes, this stuff. 400 kilos, sounds about right. Bring that in. Would give us a bit of a heat push to make you go hot. And once that is in there, we realize we have no bleach stone because you're supposed to be heated. And we can't do that, which is fine. We have magma here. We can heat you with that. Except we do not have this stuff filled up yet, which is okay. We can fill you up, right? And once you are filled up, that's been a while since we had the last bot trying to sell us bots. Okay. And now they are improved with AI viewers. Oh, good job. Anyways. So yeah, we want to have you drop, and then we first gotta remove all this nonsense liquid here, which in a second should be moppable. We can maybe make more space here, make this a multiple of, well, that's 15. EO, 14. Okay, whatever. How much is that space? And didn't we want to lower you or something? Maybe do a staircase here. I think that was an option we had in mind. Your entry point is going to be only on the bottom. And this should be deliverable. Yes. Okay. Once we can mop it, we can. Let's go mop it. We have no more pumps here, which we will need again. There's going to be off-gassing the water. Or is there? Well, there's some stuff here that's going to be extremely annoying. But if I pause you for a second here, and we try mopping this up, maybe we can get one bottle that is not going to off-gas. Really? Nuclear waste everywhere. A full kilo. A perfect kilo. You just dumped that. Okay, well listen. Listen. Bring everything. Don't let anything sit on the fucking ground. It's everywhere. They're just dropping it. Okay, you do water. Just some water here. And salt water, I don't care. I just want to fill this up a little so you're all connected. You're not yet connected, right? This is 800 tiles. This is a separate bit of 300. You're connected together. I want to make this more pretty in the future, but for now, whatever. Fleeing? Where? Why? Coincidence that you just had an egg in there? I guess so. Okay, what's the third priority on? I just saw you all run on the storage bin. Stop that. It's not important. It might have been for food once, but I think not. Like, why would it be? Why would it have been? The food was never much of an issue. I don't think. Oh well. Hey Tito, good morning, good day. It's well into the day for me, but yes. Uranium. Oh, that's 80 and 11. Oh, you're perfect. It's one blob. It can solidify. And more nonsense that I don't want here. Please, pretty please. Remove that. And then... Ah, shoot. Wait. Did you move the poop water? No. But this is not off-gassing. Oh. But now it's too late. Something. Too late. There's poopy air in here everywhere. How many mini-gas pumps can we build? One. Just build big ones here. Have some steel. 1, 2. That should be fast enough. And just bring this all together and out. No one is surprised, just disappointed. And that goes in here? Should it go in here? Not really. You should just go away. That is green, green, green into white. You're all fine. And this part is kind of whatever. Oh, do I just leave this as the final floor up here? I wouldn't mind. And you just add more liquid. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Can we mop this bit? Don't mind if you do. It's kind of ugly. This part is unmoppable, so how about stop that? Can we theoretically mop that? If we reached it, which we can reach it anyways. I also don't want to have mucin in here, if I'm being honest. They can't mop that, now can I? That's a whole ton, and then some. Or are you trapped? Damn it. Why are you trapped there? You can move, but you are trapped. Okay, well, it's just no help for you. Okay, this water is also to be removed. Yes, yes. And that's water, poopy water, other waters, yes. Unfloat the biobot builder, if you will. Wait, by any chance idling? We are not. Okay. Pretty base. Any ass and ass today. Ass, not... Oh, well, whatever. Here, let's go all of this up. You can't mop this on top here, can you? Yeah, let's go do that. Theoretically, we should be able to open this. Surely there won't be any problems with that. Even if you drop something off getting into the naphtha is sufficiently thick for things to not break in any way, shape or form. Okay, and here we can just leave that blip here. You can be lower. We move this up. Do I want this further up and drop you later? Not. I think we moved this up before and then back down. No, we moved it down because we had no space here. I don't know. I'll move you down. We don't need extra space. How do we get natural? Oh, there was natural gas up here, yes. Yeah. We move you down. Open this up, please. Make sure this is proper. Oh. Good job, me. This is supposed to be our future uranium takeout, but also our access point going up, because we can close this off. That means there's gonna be a ladder here, which that is not there. Okay. And please don't do plants, but do the background tiles. Or do we want to keep some of the background tiles? We can't remake them. We know that. At least that is our current knowledge. Maybe we can. Might be options. Mechanics. Hidden gems of... Gems? Of manipulating the game. We'll see. Okay, now, you're doing fine here, yeah? Yeah. Water is good, nothing breaking anymore. Your cooling is down to 30, whatever, you stopped. Are you taking damage? Yes. Okay, you need just to have enough waste here, or more power. More gas. Ignore that thing. Okay, and you just go fill up the top level with the water. Is this all oxygen? So you should be able to push it out within a second. Perfect. Then just take a break. You can build only the tile up here. Now you do that. Then you can just go derp around here. Or do we want to have temp shift plate or two in here? Just for some extra. Just for a little bit of extra. You know what? Yes. And I don't... We have to redo this. How many? Don't know. Every other? Sounds good. Yeah, I like that better. Missing research station. Okay, let's go fix you up. Open this. Open this. It's all steamy in here. You might evaporate the both of you, that is not a problem necessarily. And you go down to 10 grams. Let's go. Open that up. Yes, we do. Make haste, don't make waste. Good job. Okay, and that cooked the salt water, the brine, and the water in just a second too. And now you are fully compressing all of our gas in here. Unless you get to gold, which is still an option. You're 13, 113. You're 99. You're gonna be fine. Well, actually, there's a bunch of gold stuff up here still. What's all that? Pea brine. We should drop that in here. Just put brine in here, it's fine. It's gonna overflow, it's gonna be fine. Also mop this nonsense, thank you. We want to keep that stuff as much as possible. There's PP. There's PP. There's poopy water here too. We did want to kind of get rid of that. Put it in the right place, like over here. Just do that. You off-gassing mud? Pea mud. Mud. We have a proper spot to mop all this to, right? That is like submerged. Should be like here. It is not submerged. It is now submerged. You can't go lower. Go lower though. If we can build you over the corner. Okay. Wait. Then you lose this water. And this water is already going up and down. Ugh. How much mucin is that? 180 kilos? That works. Just use that, yes. Oh yes, I just remembered. Someone was complaining about my schedule naming. Well, I'll just rename them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll leave 6 out. Let's remove the sleeping one. Do we get more dupes maybe? And we call this one Haha Leo. Because Leo wanted them to be renamed. And we call this one... I didn't want to duplicate that. I call this one 66. Copy of copy of copy. That's what the game does. I didn't do that. It's also a nice reminiscent thingy for and from playing EU4. Or watching people play EU4. Just from EU4 in general. So yay. Also again, no reason to slow the game down, is there? Alright, water, poop. Water. Do that, if you can, if you will. Low priority, yes, everything. I have so many things that are on a 9 right now. Or do I? An 8? Should we just get more dupes? Choose your blueprints. Doctor the Core Tidy. Well, not these blueprints. Dupes. There's poop water going out. That's all good. Didn't we just sweep all this? Oh no, this is other mud. Other mud? Yeah, it's other mud. We did sweep things in here though, which was nice. Okay. Maybe just fill this up, because why not? Okay, and there is... shoot. Eat shoota. Now we will have pockets of oxygen up here if we don't deconstruct these tiles first and have it all nice and best schedule. Copy of copy of copy of copy. Copy, copy. Of course. Wasn't that also... Yeah, it's Dutch for head, which also means smart. So, you know, that's a good thing. It's written a bit differently. It's like K-O-P-I-I, I think. Yeah. You guys have some more fun. This pocket is gonna be forever CO2. Can you just crush that? Pew, achievement earned. What did we do? I did do nothing. Fine-tuned machine, 100 tune-ups. Pew pew. What about getting rid of that? Okay, here. Can we make some space here? To suck up that poopy water. And you are allowed to auto bottle. So you can just move that. Ah, shoot. You're gonna go away. We used that before to clean things up. Okay. Good. We got more steam in here. You're still not cooking. Do I want to try and move the magma further? It is going to intercept with this. Or at the very least it's gonna be slowing things down. But for now just vacuum this out so we can actually work in this space. Just remove all this nonsense. What are you all doing, guys? Oh my god. You had to do that, hadn't you? How problematic is that? We can destroy the nuclear waste. Okay, yeah. I wouldn't want to mop it up. This is back again as well. And you're gonna remove part of... Okay, just leave it there. It's gonna just be there. It's pretty, it's green, it's... Yeah. Just leave it there. Just leave it there. Muppets. Okay. And you add more here, but not there. Okay, that's fine. This is gonna spill back over, spill back over, spill back down. But also, that's all poopy water, poopy air. Let's go and crush some things here real quick. What you made from siltstone? We have that. Can we go basalt? Still don't have pretty task for that. Just fill this space all up. Can we have you all the way down to here? We'll just open up more spaces. Just for the sake of sorting out our gas nonsense. It's gonna be difficult over here, isn't it? Or is it? I just want to crush that stuff. Yep. Vent. Oh, wait, what is this vent doing? That was just cleaning out the left-hand side stuff. Okay, yes. So you won't be doing anything important here, ever. Naphtha? Big bottle of naphtha. Not lots of naphtha. Very small amounts of naphtha. In case we ever have any hot stones being carried through. Can we pretty please fix that? Okay. Move that over as well. Great, now we have to move the naphtha twice. Okay, so be it. What is with all these liquids? We don't care about them. Is this pump gonna be our sole sucker? Well, our only sucker. The only one that's gonna remove the gases. Come on, you can do more. Also, there's still more PP. PP brine doesn't off-gas. What is the other bottle here? P brine, P water. P water, yes, move that out. Hello? Liam. Okay, let's go. Wait, no, that's not... This one is. Why can't you do that? You can go back in here. Opti-dopti-doop. You could dig this, you can reach the P brine. P water. You can reach that. And this guy is supposed to get that. Why no errand? Are you just broken? Or did you have the errand from another pump? Emptier, but the emptier was not the first target, and so you didn't list it. Probably. Okay, well, we have some molten iron. Did we want to build some more natural tiles somewhere? Was this just a leftover? We did fix both of our invents up. So that's not it. You were looking... Okay. There's some CO2 in here. Is that supposed to be here? Not sure. You're all properly locked. Cooling will happen eventually. There's some cold stuff down here. Level dropping will happen once we benefit from that or whatever. For now. By the way, what's the air pressure here? Do it back ball. 2 kilos-ish. That's good enough. And you're supposed to give me a pitcher pump in here. It's too low, isn't it? Damn it. No. Don't build it. Let's get you over to the side by one. We don't need this anymore. I just want to get rid of the pee-pee poopy stinky water. Is all. There's no point in doing that. Can I have a thingy here? You can't reach that. It's too much as well. Damn it. We can't make it pretty. The one time I want to do that. One time. You guys. Still in place. Go fix you up again. And then... No. You all hot? Not all of you. That you vacuum. That's good. Okay. Now. Water has been removed. But you can't leave. Where's my builders? Oh, you can't build that because you have no plastic. And you try to make it out of plastic. That is the opposite of fantastic. We certainly want to remove pipe up here, which the wire, which would be plastic, in the magma, which would be fun gas, aka sour gas, aka no. Just don't do that. Okay. Cool. Right, now we have our triple batteries, our triple steam turbines here. We did decide this would be the spot for opening things up. But is that really going to be the spot? Do we want to clean this up? It would be the most insignificant cleanup ever. Oh, brine. PP brine. Kinda want it moved. Okay, so... the idea is we could theoretically have the magma drop all the way over to here. So the heat source is as far down here as possible. Did we want to get the stones out for the purpose of having hot stones? We don't need them. We don't have much igneous rock though. And the igneous rock is kinda cool. Kinda cool. And having some open magma blade right next to our turbines would look nice. So, style points, yeah. You go full obsidian here. We go remove the rest of these pipes. What with the water? Can you send that away? Still doing the sorting stuff. Sounds good to me. Power wire? Oh, right. You are supposed to make power. Pretty much. Yeah. Yes. In that case, let's start with the steam turbines. We can build those. We have a few gaskets. We want to... That's it. Okay. This gasket situation is kind of irritating. Like, we don't want to make them infinitely, right? Because we might want to have plastic for other things. But we gotta make a good number. Do we need rubber for anything else? We can make rubber insulation for stuff. Which is good. So we gotta do 4, make 20. 10 would be 500 kilos, so that's not enough. It's 10. That's fine. We get more tree stuff. We could just plant a few. You need sulfur and whatnot. Was it only sulfur? That's actually cheap. Cheap-ish. Temp range is also pretty good, yeah? Temp range is like 50... 24 to 54. That's an odd one. That is... Base is too cold for you. Wait. Cooling stuff down for the mealboard is... cooling everything else down too much. Really? Really though? You are too hot though. What was your temp range? And why is there a beacon egg over here? What was your temp range? You're too hot for one. Damn it. Where is it? Here. 37. So 30-ish. You're gonna be the right target temperature, alright? Not yet, but you're cooling this down. Well, you should be getting colder. 40? You can go to... Wait. If it's a lot of... You're fine. You're gonna be fine. Did we ever have you take cold damage? Of course we did. This is gonna be silly. Okay. 36 minus 14. Wait, you can only go 40. I'm being... Down. Why are you so cold? You're going 40. You're gonna be targeting 40. And you're gonna be colder. What was my thought here? That you go... Well, you buffer it to 40 every time, and then you can't run. You're gonna bring it in colder by a lot, but then you can't do more after. I also thought you would be fine with that temperature, no? 37. Warm coolant, basically. But we have you do this differently. But you get some heat. Well, you get heat in here. You should get way more heat in here. You just gotta run for a bit. No, you still need more. A lower target temperature. Oh well, let's ignore it for now. The bioengineering gotta wait. These are not overcrowded too much. Oh, and also we just recently reintroduced info cards, I guess, because now I can actually read what we have up here. 9 Paku, 8 loaders and 2 Ohas, yeah. Way better with mod. Way better than before. When we didn't know what's up there at all. Okay. Good. Excellent. Did we get our gaskets? We did. We can't build them with mixed ones. That's kind of silly. No? That's kind of silly. Okay. Why are you here? I have no idea. We can move you by 1 for profit. Profit being more steam turbines. If we build another one here, which we're not really able to do nicely. If we want to get more power, then we have to dig into here, basically. I have to think about that. Whether or not we will do that, want to do that. Yeah. You guys, get a few more droppers here. Yeah, in all the places and spaces that you can without... for once, using basalt without destroying additional natural tiles. I don't want to keep all of these, but whatever, yes. Keep the current biome alive. Okay, is there a point in not flooding this? I think not, right? We can demonstrate. Are you supposed to be up here to do a uranium log? I mean, you're gonna just cool down eventually. And that's zinc. But that can just melt. If you are having magma here. There's not much point in having this here. And you will keep cooling down just from sitting in the spot as well. Have you on the side? Still need to empty this bottle to make sure nothing gets in here, which this part doesn't do anything right now, but yes. You are all obsidian, steel, we are good here. The target is just do 50 kilos. And fill this up. And even though this is like high pressure, it's only 15 tons per tile. Even if this was integer overflow, the high viscosity of magma makes it so that it only dribbles in at like a few hundred kilos or whatever. It was just 15 kilos of igneous rock down there. Alright, you can just melt. You did melt. Yes, exactly. And so this lip just goes 10 tiles and that's that. And this is where you would drop things down, and we are deciding on whether or not we have to drop here again and then have the stop on the side here. Or something like that. And then we realize this is all zinc ore. AKA we can't deconstruct this without having it go poofed. And everything sucks. Shoot. Like if we want to drop it, so the lip of 10 is here, right? So we can open it on the left to drop it directly down. Then everything is kinda ass. You just deconstruct this again. You try to do 5 here. You'd fit in. We can't get the magma down, obviously. Right? We could lower your level. It's gonna restrict space over here. We're gonna try that. Do we want to try that and be silly? It's for one turbine making all of this weird. We can just make steam room go big left and destroy biome down here a little bit. If we really feel like. We don't need these kelp thingies. Not really. Yeah, okay, make this simple here. Let's get this in. Make solid tile here for now. Of course there's stinky air on the side. Of course there's stinky air in here. Let's go grab that and destroy it. Yes, you're gonna go do a bunch of window tiles. Make sure you use the right material. Do this and this. Get your steel above. This can already be built. And that doesn't answer the question of how we are going to deal with all the magma that we wanna dig up. You're gonna drop, well, here. We could have you higher. In that case, we don't have to remove the sink. We can just have this open, in theory, and then fill this entire level up. Sure, that works. It's like 1, 2, 3. 3 tiles and then 1. You open 1, 2, 3 all the way to here. Just put a tile there. We make it out of steel. You're gonna take... No, you won't take heat, will you? You can make this also hoppable, so you guys can walk around here, hop around here without getting too hot. And we can have you dribble down. This comes down alright. You go up alright. You just build your things. And of course there's nuclear waste here. Okay, and then there's gonna be a bit of different gas in this spot as well. Can be only a kilogram or less, so I don't mind if you just bridge that in like so. Yes. And then the gas. Where is it? The emptier? The drainer, yes, that one. Good. And then we gotta get a bit of a bottle here. The gas? Oxygen. Oh yes, there's plenty of that. thanks to our Atmo suits, of course. Perfect. Okay, you can be open. This one gotta wait for the most part. Be connected. Can you build all the stuff below? No, no, no. I think you won't be able to reach with all the tiles in place. Oh, you can. Okay, hold on. Leave the mesh tile be. Don't deconstruct that. Redo this one. You are getting too cold. Yeah, this is all collapsing from the initialized cooling via tiles. Steam vent dormant. Okay, you're dormant anyways. There's no point in doing anything here. Not really. Theoretically. We could, if we wanted to, make all of that be part of the steam room, so this can fall deeper. Question is, there's two of them. Yes. And pressure. Okay, do I want to pump this all out, or do I fill this up and risk the tiles here breaking? Let's just go fill this up with tiles. Surely the pressure will distribute itself in a way that won't break everything. And eventually we'll have this open at the bottom to make more space as well. Sure. Use steam. You go temp, sensor, steam and steel. In here. Okay. You need more magma. Right. You gotta be... What's maximum pressure? 1800. Just like 1500 or whatever. So you spread all the way over. You gotta go all the way to here, then this goes all the way to the door. Then you can drop things down. But for now we also gotta get some more nuclear waste. Why? Of course, but also why? Just why? Yeah, we wanna have that in here somehow, so you all connect together and actually hit the water on the bottom, because you're being silly. Then we move this rock all through here. With igneous rock here somewhere. This one. We'll have the igneous rock be part of our heat exchange. Over here as well. At least in theory, eventually. And all the nonsense on the floors to be clean. Thank you. Yes. That's a lot for now. You should be fine though. Is this 10? That is 10. You are 10. And I'll have you if temperature is below 150 or so. You're gonna be like a bit slow to react. And then you're gonna hit some water actually. That's the biggest issue. Like if we have no steam here, yeah. You gotta connect with the pool of water. Or else. Was pressure in here kinda high? Let's go start opening this up. The water here is gonna be just fine. Yes, yes. You open this up, good. Maybe make an extra pathway at the bottom. We never got to do a few farms for our trees. We need a big planter box. Like these ones. What's your problem? Oh, come on. 60 grams of CO2 is blocking you. You're being silly. You're just being silly there. Oh my god, that's a lot of pearl as well. Nice. Okay. You go quite high in your temp range. Do I just have you over to the side for now? Yes. I think so. You are 3 high, so... That's gonna be the top level. It is. Just have a few trees over here. It'll be so weird. They'll be just like the most randomly planted things. You're getting full again. You're getting full of yourselves, yes. Didn't mean for the background wall to be dug up. Okay. Oh, this is salt water. I thought this was normal water. No wonder it's not being displaced. Shoot. Okay. Hot stuff. Gotta connect you all together. We gotta keep pushing. Oh yes, and the water level's dropped, so you stop doing things now. Hey, you should be filling this up though with water stuff. And as you push this over, you will do so anyways, yes. You just all the way. You come all the way over here. Yeah, you can now more easily push this up as well because, well, you only have to go up there. It's the only way. And water levels will drop. And this is all super pressure resistant anyways. Yay. And this space is random and doing nothing. Yep, yep. What is that door about? This is some real old stuff here, isn't it? To keep the squids in check, which we don't need anymore. Okay. You guys, how do we connect all this together? AKA, isn't that supposed to be, let's see, you still gotta get diamond in here from time to time. Obviously. We could have your gas bubble up. We could collect the other gas in here if we wanted to. Or we have to have this bit disconnected and not connected by having no liquid on top. Can have you connect sideways. Then we can't get in. We could have our entry point not here. Unless you're being really fancy with liquid logs. Get the diamond in. My main point right now is we gotta get down here somewhere. We wanna fill this all up with liquid. So things are gonna get weird. Oh, also, you're supposed to be gasless. So let's go work on that. I didn't want for... Wait, what? Almost a ton of natural gas. This almost was a ton of natural gas, and it's gone. Okay, so be it. Wait, you're supposed to also do the power jennies, no? You can be lower. No. Yes, if you're lower, we can't ever get back in here, which is why I don't want that. We can have our power jennies here, it's fine. You're fine. This guy, you get some oxygen. Breathable gas. We have P oxygen. Really? How much? Gas. 0 kilos. Why do you pretend like you can do that? You can't. This reminds me of some anecdotes from, oh well. Let's not be racist. But yes. People that tell you they can do it and then they pretend they're doing it and then they just don't do it. We can jump in here, get these resources by swimming. I always forget that that's an option. Could we also automate this? I'd assume we can marine drill. We can fill you up with just a... there. With a sweeper. With that in here, we could have you mopped, of course. You're all coming together now, nice. We should open up this space, I think. The pressure vent we won't need. Let's just go ahead and ladder things up. Just like that. Just like that for now. And then we have an easier time fixing you all up. Hey look, this guy is getting way higher on the right than he is on the left. there's way too much poopy water on the right that I don't want to have there, but I won't be able to get it out of there because it's going to be trapped in all sorts of manners. Oh well, so be it. Can we get down here? Go around here, hop down, deconstruct all that. Yes, but actually not for long. Let's go replace this guy. Like so. Yes. And then you won't be able to go to the left anymore. For obvious reasons. Here, you go deconstruct this. Get some gas in here to make sure you are... shoot. We need steam here first, no? We gotta make this all nice and hot first, yes. Gotta get hot in here. This water situation is kind of annoying. There shouldn't be much water here. It shouldn't get cooled down in the future. It should be like just nice and steamy eventually. Should be. Okay, you shouldn't get too hot here because turbines, well. This is circular, right? So now it is. We just got the extra steam because we can. We have plenty of steam up here. Should have plenty of steam up here. You can go get your steam, your water exit here. And that goes like so. You adjust here to make power. Bring you down. That means we gotta bring power down here. Which is not what we did so far whatsoever. We need that power? I'm not sure. We wanna cool down a bunch of stuff in biomes, so I think we do. Talk about power, yes. Eventually we should just bring the heavy watt wire down then. Do we have a ton of refined stuff? Not really. I'll bring you through here. I will. I gotta do that from the other side. I do. With a bunch of silt here, we do. Just go lock this off. And give me a bit of wire. With this nonsense stuff here, okay. And on the other side, we goes through the bottom. It's a bit difficult. Not really. You close this off. You just go out straight and then up. Sounds about alright. Yes, you go up here in the center. And for now this can just be... We have this other ore, this not lead yet ore to get this down. You're gonna come over here, go up. This drop off, I move. Not sure what to think of that one. We'll sweep stuff over here then. I don't know. Sweep it somewhere. You muppets. Okay. Yeah. Go build these tiles. We gotta build a tile below here. We'll trap someone on the other side. Perfect. And you can go... You can't. You gotta build more stuff here. So we can deconstruct things. Okay. Speed 3, speed good. Calories are stable but not growing, I think. Blueprints. Build suit supply. Oh my, super hard digging. Yokel is minus... Is it? It's not minus times. It's just... Cannot do. But you still have your skill gain like normal, right? Yeah, that's cool. Where's Lindsay? Here they are. Here you go. And you just go move stuff around with the other guys. Life support, toggle, and tidying. We have a bed for you. I think yes, there's an empty one. You should be able to just grab that. And you go share your schedule with Blue. Okay. And I guess the temps in here are quite high. Apparently. But not down here. Yeah, this is... Hot stink is what this is. And there's going to be some of that collecting on the right hand side, being trapped forever and ever. You guys, can you quickly fix that wire up? We just go conductive wire from steel. Hold on. I'm gonna build the tile first. Nicola should be able to do it, but Nicola has no stuff here to work with. Let's go build that tile real quick. We can't get Nicola out before that. You guys doing that, or you wanna keep sweeping things? We can sweep things into here, you know. But that's an option too. And you have a tree. Just make space automatically for the tree, maybe. It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. And maybe a few more over here, because why not? Because, probably because of heat. Hold. You're gonna be fine. Nice and hot over here. Okay. Now then, Nicola, yes, you're still trapped. You can untrap yourself. Go grab a bite. It's okay. And then the other side will be the same, except I want you down. Well, no. Everything will take its time. We have silt here. Just go build a tile on this spot so we can go through with the power. And in theory, this could just be like old school normal stuff here. This could just be a good old conductive plate, except the game is being silly and we don't want to die to nonsense, and thus we don't use that because, well, it's going to be deconstructed in accident, must we not give you any order to deconstruct things, and so we avoid that. Okay. Now, for cooling things. This is going to be water. Water comes down here. We need an aqua tuner somewhere. And I'll have that guy here. You'll be hit by the water. And then Ari is trapped, because why wouldn't you be? You got any building material? If you just mob up some magma and put it in here. Okay, listen. Someone is gonna come and help you. What is this pipe made out from? Out of siltstone? You wanna have some help with that? Yeah, you can do like 1, 2. You should get yourself out of this. If you just did this less stupidly, yeah, that would help too. Starvation, is it on Ari? It is. Give time. There's no siltstone. Maybe we could just deconstruct this tile or something. No? Okay, you go eat something, okay. Yes. Here, Aqua tuner. Aqua. Input, output. Left, right. Right goes up. Yeah. You made from steel. Excellent. We even get some buffer tank here. Sure, why not? Then we have all this beautiful, beautiful igneous rock. You go up. Don't want to get you hit by the magma, so we don't do that. Are you moving water in here? Well, it's kind of silly. Makes sense for now, but you shouldn't. Yes, you go up here, sensor. Do I want to go double here? Kinda wanna. And then somewhere in here we go up again. There's your output. This would be a bridge. This one's gonna be even more annoying. Do we care about the overall temperature? This one would make sense to have liquid waste being used, no? Because this target temp is like 70 or something. Or whatever the porcupine. I think pocket needs above 40. Yeah, that's exactly what our target temp would be. Or storage bin. Just go up here. You do a block of something with metal. You can go with zinc. Not sure. You go over here. This is gonna be closed off again. Just to remove the amount of coolant we need, because we can then cool here and then we bring it around. Will the rest in here be getting hotter? Wouldn't really, right? Theoretically, if we have, say, that like so, you're gonna be bleeding some heat here. Like so. Make this like 3 and then... I do wanna lower this again. Maybe we do it on this side like so. And then we have a bit extra. As for the water coming back, but if you absorb heat along the way, I don't really mind either way, do I? Did we block you off proper? Okay. Let's go construct this. Then we can put our wire in. Full speed. You had to go in from the left hand side, coming from the right hand side. How does that make sense, buddy? How does that make sense? Explain it to me. Explain it. Okay. Sweeping action. Sweeping action. As for all of you with your uranium, well, for now I don't care. Let's ignore that. Okay. Go, build that thingy. I know you can do it. And how are things over here? You can fill this up now with some water. And your target temp is going to be, well, 40. With all that in place, this is kind of useless. Unless we say you just do pre-cooling, which I guess we can. What was the plan here? Oh well. And now what's the plan over here? Destroy gases. Make everything nice and clean. Okay. You've all been built. We can connect you together, open up the space again, good. And then, what's your problem? Oh yes, clean the pipe order. That's still in the same spot, the water for this. No, you moved. That means we used up a whole 10 kilograms of water. 10 grams per second, that's 100 seconds, no. 10? 100. Yeah, 1 is 100. So we need 6 kilos per cycle, 60? No, 10. 1 is 100, 10 is 1000, so 1 blob is 1000 grams, 10,000 grams. It's 1000 seconds, yes, it's 1.5 cycles, roughly. A bit more. 2/3. 1 and 2/3. Anyways, yes. Go open space. Where's Magma? Magma not exister. Get some of that stuff in here. Okay. And there is steam. Et voila. Working as intended-ish. This wire is zinc. That zinc won't last too long. And is the Gallia thingy stuff better or worse? I think that might be just as bad. What's your melting point? 1114, that's way better than zinc. Until it becomes lead. I'd like to remove that type of there though. And poof, more stuff, more steam. Stuff and steam, same. I might just want to have a full wall here as well, on the floor. Yes. Move the heat around and all that good jazz. And then we can do our cooling loop in here or whatnot. You don't even have to become super cold. Yeah, sounds about right. The gases are sorting themselves out. They are indeed. You're hitting target temp? Well, this is going up real quick, isn't it? Down here it's not yet. It's just gonna take a hot minute. It's fine. Unless you take damage, which you will not. It's not not that hot. That stinky bit here though. Can we go open you up for a catcher? Then we get that pipe up the wall. Okay. Who is in here? Cooking suit, doctor, mallow seed. Let's get that. There's room for another bedroom. We have plastic? No, we didn't. That's still on the list. Duplicate plastic, sweet game, magma, steam chamber thingy. Sushi, bar meal, but we did do that. Yes, we have this task done. And I think I have sushi not on your menu. You can do that. Okay. Sushi roll takes care of nigiri, which we have lots of, sliced loaf, and fish fillet. Are we still cooking the fish fillet into seafood? Yes. What is the better option here? Live loaf is kind of expensive on the water. Don't like this one much. That's the only reason we need live loaf. Right? Double check that very quick. We do also need it for the nigiri. Okay. Which is better food anyways. To do that. Sushi is 4. Cooked seafood is 3. Yes. Would be also an up for the food. This the fish. Oh well. Oh, and we have a few nosh beans too. I'm not sure we're gonna do anything with them. Let's go into a few edamame. Edamame. That full buildup of few meals in here. I guess so. Okay. Look at John. Yes, go. I can slay. Slice and dice. Good job. And there's more. Okay, cool. We have lots of water from... Actually, where's my lice loaf making? Up here. You have no water up there. You get it all the way from... this pump. Should we just go and use the excess water? That would be a good choice, no? Just use all the toilet water for sushi. Oh, funny how fish heads in Tez fly around. Yeah, it looks like a 60s, 70s, 80s comic. Not comic, animation, cartoon. When there are no actual fishes getting, yeah. There shouldn't be... There should be like, I don't know, tentacles flying around. But, well... They don't do that because of the implication, right? No, they don't. Not because of that. Nicola. Tentacles flying around is another thing, hentai. Oh! Things got hot in here. Wait, what? But not that... What? Why? Not that hot. Yeah, let's just end it there. Exactly. You're closed off. You can go this deep. Talk about deep. This also at times reminds me of the deep from the boys, and that's not a good thing. And that's just not a good thing. And I wish it didn't. Have a way down here on the right hand side. And this one... Whatever. More paths for you to take. What about power? Do we just move another pipe in here? A power pipe. Yes, so, right? First of all, we're gonna connect you all the way to the top. You need more magma. How hot is it in here? And why is... We should check Tempstone here. We're being realistic. Let's go do that. Okay, I hope you like my magma dropper. With infinite storage and all. Yo guys, this is very artistic. This whole liquid installation we are making here, but I don't like it. I don't like it. You know? It's not cool. Do you have enable auto bottle? Yes, okay. You can get stuff all the way from over there. Let's go close you off again. We get the biobots. There's no more. Why is there more stuff on the ground? This should be all cleaned up. This should be like a sanctuary of sanity. For all the tubes and anything else. Tubes, the squids and everything in between. Man, I wish these turbines would just suck up the other gases and not break to them, just destroy them? Yeah, that would be great. Okay, no, don't suck them up, you would destroy them yourselves. You would destroy yourselves and things would get worse. Let's not give clay ideas. You guys. Go up like this and that's it. Yeah, nice and easy. Things shouldn't get too hot in here, right? This might melt. It shouldn't, but it might. There's thermal sensor. Yes. Your temp is gonna be just fine. You go. Hook things up at the bottom. Then you just go that. Okay. This is gonna be this hottest and the coldest spot at the same time, isn't it? Kinda, yeah. Okay. Then you guys get a sweeper. Well, what about power? We should just bring this down here. And you already have a spot here, anyways. Can rebuild. Hey, turbine. What are you doing? Wait. Double weight. Triple weight. Power. The weight of power. Here. You're gonna make power first and foremost. So just shut up for a second. All the way to here. Yes. Please build this first. So you stop wasting heat, which we have plenty of. And this is done by 2/3, not by 1/3. Building melted. Which? Ah. Are you getting too hot? Oh, you're getting too hot. Wait. Oh yeah. The stuff is cooling down up here. I'm being with stupid. Yeah, that doesn't work like that. Let's check the heat gradient for a moment. You're gonna get a lot of heat up the top too. Up at the top too. From the initial heating, cooling, whatever. And then down here you're gonna be super slow because there's super high amounts of stuff. Unless we drop you down way further, which is gonna be horrible. And we don't want to have floating liquids as liquid blocks, because they break on the reload. Wait, could we do? No. No. What's the best choice? Bringing you down? Bringing the cooling here? You're gonna go balance back and forth. First of all, make this out of steel. You're good to go, just run. You're too hot up here? Yes, you are. Okay. This part can just be built for now. Can we fill you up? Not really. Get a tile here. You go do this like so. No, just go up here. Build things up with the waste. Can you just stop for a sec? Yeah. Okay. I might want to have a plate down here. I think so, yes. Here you go. Check weights. Yeah, well. You weren't here, I guess. So you missed it. But that's redneck. Okay, let's go have you on the north gate, aka this one. I had a meeting. Priorities. But yeah. Shoot, this is gonna be just hold a second before you open the door up there. And you're gonna be above that temp. You open the door, below you close it. You check the weight. You do nothing. You do temperature if above 40. Oh, I guess we can just fill this up. This is gonna be way too close here. We can have you wait. You drop on the right, yes. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying with the temps, no? Or is it? This is gonna be hot. You're gonna be cooled here. It should work for the most part. For now, just get these bottle fillers in. So we can actually start cooling things down. You are to have that one bridge down there is kind of in the way of things, but okay. You do that. You can fix power. Are we at speed 3? Yes, we are. You can go fix power up. Build tile. Then there is gonna be your cooling. Let's go remove that. You all just get a bunch of conductive panels. 1, 2, 3. And that is gonna be not working because bridges. Is the overall goal just taming that vent? It's also making power. To go have lots of power to cool more stuff down. Make a pretty base for the most part. But yeah, also to make infinite storage with magma, with a magma blade, and not a pressure gas pump like usually. So, but that's actually quite simple if you look at it. Surprisingly so. Because of the viscosity. Yeah, you're all still too hot, that's fine. You gotta get some cooling in. You go get that waste. Let's go. You can do auto bottle, this will not do anything for you. You're gonna take a lot of damage here. I think you do, right? How much is that? I can't see your... Okay, listen. Replace that with igneous. And now I know I gave you wrong numbers there earlier. What was this pipe about? Nothing for now. And you're just cooling things down over here. Can you just go cool that pool down as well? Just because. Just because. We really should go get those sequins in audio. Damn it. Grabbed again. Oh, that's what the dupes are doing all the time. That's why they're always busy. Okay. Right. Nuclear waste. You coming in? Barney's coming in. 200 kilos. We need, what, 8, 11, 250, 60-ish, roughly. Assuming, here, do that. So, you're gonna run twice. You dropped it. Why? Why? You muppets. Don't drop it. Next time you're gonna drop it in here. Here, and then it's gonna go push the steam into the tile above. Watch them. And how much are you moving around, Lindsay? How much are you moving around? Let's open this up. Tell me, 5 kilos? Nuclear... A kilogram, yes, perfect. I guess I told you to do that. What's our priority on this 8? Let's stop that. It's not important. Okay. And then there's my liquid nuclear waste. You're fully filled up. Oh, I guess it was less, maybe. Let's make sure you don't drop it into here. Hopefully. And you are 9. This one over here. Because you're gonna re-drop it right away again, right? It's an 8. Okay. That works. That works. That works. What are you missing? Gaskets? You're talking nonsense. We just used those. No, use the other ones. The other ones here. You silly piece of work. Are we still making steel, by the way? Or what's up with that? I think we moved the things around. No, we have a specified room for that. We have no iron, which is because we make no iron, because we don't have much iron. Which is not a problem. We can make more. In so many ways. Just take it up, or even... oh, this is annoying, no. We can make more, yes. Just digging it up, or arranging more ore hulls. That's the word that I was looking for. Okay, you're hooked up with power. You just go heavy wet wire as well, because at this point, whatever. So I don't care having a bunch of wires going around here, do I? You just bring these around, and then going into the top here. That is where it's going to be interesting, aka annoying. Right? This one's going to be extremely annoying. Because we're going to cut off most of our suits. Here, yeah. For now, just... If only we had better tiles here. Or... moving power through walls. Oh well. Yeah. But these things are happening quickly. Yes, if pressure is above, you go up to 2 tons. There's 2 tons of stuff here, you just give a signal and stop this. And you're stopped up here. Ultimately then there is going to be a sweeper. And a conveyor loader. Do we just hook you up right here? Sure, why not? The galena. Are you gonna be fine with not melting here? I'll do a bit of steel over here. Then we're out of steel. And you just go bring that up and around. And then the spot is gonna be hot. Into here or something. Maybe do a conveyor meter. Just maybe a little bit. Didn't you need power? Wait, what? Oh, it's down here. Right, there you go. Is this all hooked up to the same grid? It is. This connection does no longer need to be there. There's one spot missing, that's a bit odd. But okay. This gas pump, not sure about you. Then fixing up the top here. Well, for now this does not impact us too much yet. Okay. Yes, and you guys are turned off because no battery. Oh yes, double trouble, aka... We might also want to have cooling here just because things get too hot. Not so sure yet. You will get rebuilt, of course. Oh, this is not connected whatsoever right now. Right? Right. Yeah. Have you all on the same grid? Tell me we got more steel. Yes, we did. Excellent. Can you go make this out of Igneous. Specifically this tile. And then open this up. And now everybody's trapped. Because now you can't go in and out. Because you lack suits. This should be vacancy only. Everybody's trapped. Quickly, leave! Okay. And now I don't know what's happening. Maybe they can just still use the docks beyond the broken one. Ah, shoot, there's not even a wire here. Can you just use anything close by? You still using those? Anybody trapped? You can still use those. Oh, okay, that's cool. That is nice. You just go do this, and we go up along the ladder, I guess. We will connect over to here. Yeah, you just hook up full power. Maybe use a more locally available material. Okay, that means there's also no one going to be relying on that transformer anymore. Okay, well, so be it. You guys? Oh, this is not gonna work. Having this in heavy watt wire is gonna be preferable. Right. Can you please not use steel? Thanks. Yes, just use the zinc. That's perfect. Fixing up the rest of the walls here is gonna be slightly annoying. I will just go ahead and preferably use actual... Where are they? Conductive plates. Put you here. Let's think. Put you here then. One goes here to get into the bottom room. If you want to tune some more stuff, and then we're gonna replace this one as well. Which we can't. Not like this. Okay, don't build that yet. You gotta just close you off like so. Nothing's on the left hand side. Okay, let's get you in with the steel. Close this off properly. Using igneous rock, perfect. Can reconstruct the bottom part. You are almost all connected. That dispenser. Kinda want to keep it where it is. Can't bridge you. Like, well, how about we just hook up the left hand side with a transformer after all? And that would go into the steam room? In theory, yes. Here, you hook this up. Would you kindly build the things in here? That would be great. Okay, you're gonna be hooked up. Zinc is gonna be fine here. Hello? We'll also have plastic, and plastic is gonna melt, so zinc is gonna be very much fine here, yes? I'll have you here, probably, going up. And then just connect like so. Oh, this is danger wire, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Plastic in the magma biome. That's, yeah, perfect. We'll just leave that there and ignore it for now. Just don't clean it up and think you can do that without taking precautions. Okay. There is a conductive bridge as well. That looks so much more fancy. The picture anyways. That it looks on in-game. You guys building that automation wire, or what's up with that? No? It's just not being built. What about now? Delivery? Yeah, thank you, please. Overheat temps. But steel. Steel. You're 200. What? No. Lies. Your overheat temp is 275. You're too less. Excuse me. Oh my god, did we cooked? Yeah. We cooked real good in here. Wait, you didn't even bring the hot stuff over. What's up with that? And why is there rubber on the floor? Oh, don't tell me. Wait, Aqua tuner? No, you don't need plastic. You started cooling stuff, so things are looking good again. Then you cool stuff on the bottom, which is a-okay. Liquid naphtha. That's from something else entirely, aka that is from the pipes, from the wires. The naphtha, no, the phosphorus is on the left hand side for the most part. Except, did you spill over? Did you just, you're inactive, they spilled over and that's it, right? I'm seeing this right, yeah? Not sure about the bottle here. But this just spilled over. And that's fine, but you're gonna spill left to right. And then things are just a-okay. It's gonna overfill at one point, which is okay. That's just how this goes. The naphtha, I would like to have that swept. That's just extra. Don't want to sweep the other things. I know, I have a mod for that. I didn't want to use the mod for that right now. Just empty out the rest here. Phosphorus is gonna spill to the right. Be quite a constraint way here for things to pass through once you're active again, but that's okay. Temps down here are normalizing. Fleeing, that's not a long-term solution, my friend. You keep things powered. Maybe like 50% or whatever. But you are connected. You are to be disconnected. This is not connected at all yet. Okay. You go fix this guy up real quick. You will be going down over to here. Okay, good. Did any of that black brine go through? No. We didn't even need to do these things the way we did. This goes away, you open this all up. Connect things together anew. And that is that. Okay, excellent. You can be all connected together. Big power grid is gonna be all one. Good, 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 good. Maybe remove some random wires in here. Move some, have some plastic in the magma room. Yeah, that sounds great. 3.6 milligrams of polluted oxygen. I guess we don't need these bottles in here to keep the pressure from being a problem. Right, let's go rebuild that. What is your temp now? 200 whatever. Which target temp do we care about more? Okay, first of all, you're too hot over here, right? The turbines. So this, how did you cool down? Did you cool down just from me building those? Building and rebuilding, I guess. Those conductive panels. You can be to the right. Here, here, and here. This can be whatever. Do some basalt. Connect this over. Cut you off. Let's bring this down, back, whatever. Okay. And bridge, basalt. You got a bit of a cooling loop here. You're gonna come in. The bottom done. Do that, do that. We'll have to fill you up first, right? So there is gonna be your bottle empty right now, taking a bath. Coolant can be anything. We will take something we have plenty of. Aqua tuna. Input left. Target temp is fixed. That should work just fine. You can go start filling this up a little more. This is to be replaced. And see how temps work, because that magma dropper is kind of weird. Having the input and the output so far apart kind of needs a lot of extra automation, doesn't it? You can just short circuit yourself. And then we conveyor load you this way around. I think I'm gonna take a quick break. Let's go follow Stinky here. And I'll be right back.